Hey, what's up guys? This is Kevin the Tech Ninja, and today we're talking about the Roomba 980. This is a $1,000 robot vacuum cleaner. I know what you're thinking, $1,000 to clean the floors. That is a very high price, but let's look at it objectively, let's review it, and let's determine if it's worth the money. I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and this is the Roomba 980 review. This is the Roomba 980. Yes, it's $1,000, and that right there will sticker shock most people, as it should. But let's say money is no object, or maybe you are saved up and you're tired of vacuuming. So the initial question that people ask is this: can this replace a normal vacuum cleaner? And I think the answer is yes if you have patience. It's most definitely slower than manually vacuuming your carpets, but what this does is frees up time. I have a setup to clean while I'm at work, and what's pretty cool about it is that I can manage it from my mobile device. So I can tell it to clean, or I can just let it do its thing on a schedule. As it cleans, it avoids objects using its cameras to scan the room, and it bumps its way to clean close to edges. There's a method to its madness as you see the little robot making its way around the room, and at the end of the fun dance, you end up with a pretty clean room. And after it goes through your room a couple times, it starts to get a pattern as long as you're not moving crap around, and you start getting really straight lines. The previous Roombas or other robot vacuums, you'd get like little swirls and different types of lines. These are really straight lines once it understands and scans your room. Now, speaking of hardware, there are two Aeroforce extractors, which allows to clean the floor without traditional brushes. And all this dumps into a decently sized trash bin. And also there's a replaceable HEPA filter. The 980 is the first consumer device to include the visual simulation localization mapping. What it's doing is using its camera on the top and floor sensor to track where it's been by using virtual landmarks, so it could avoid objects and also know where it's been. And that technology is called IDAP 2.0. And what it does, it actually learns your room. As I said before, it doesn't just spin around in circles. It actually knows the room it's in, and it has a plan to clean it, knowing where everything is at in the room. Now, what I like most about the Roomba is that it can clean the whole floor. Even if it runs out of juice, it goes back and recharges itself and heads back to the old location to resume cleaning. That's pretty cool to see, and it takes around an hour and 10 minutes to do my main level, which is 610 square feet. I figured this out by its handy dandy app, and the iRobot app is dope. And that's how you schedule the robot to make it clean. That's how you look at previous cleanings and all that stuff that's important. You can get it right from the app. It also tells you how much area, how long it took, and how many pieces of dirt it finds. Now, when it finds the dirt, it goes back over the area a few more times to ensure it's clean. It has no problems going over door stills and transition strips, and it also did a great job avoiding the steps and other things in its way. It also comes with a few electronic gates to set up boundaries, so if you have a plant or something that can't be bumped into, you can set that up in front of it to protect it. Now, there are definitely some drawbacks, and there's some things that I found pretty annoying while using it. The Roomba is bigger than you think, and it gets pretty loud. So running the Roomba and playing the TV at the same time is pretty much a no-go. The commercial makes it seem so quiet, but it's loud enough to where watching TV was pretty rough. Also, the trash bin gets full pretty fast. Even cleaning my house 3 times a week, sometimes I found that the job was canceled and it went back to the base because it became full so quickly. So make it a good habit at dumping out after every single clean, or if you have a dog or you have a person that sheds a lot of hair, you may be cleaning it out between each one. Just really depend on your setup. My very first clean, it did clean out about halfway through. I got the message saying it's full, and now that I run it 3 times a week, I don't get the message anymore, but at the end of each one, I do dump it out. Now, I would love some indicator or a sensor inside a trash bin letting me know that it's getting full without physically having to look at it. Even after a deep clean, I do find myself doing some spot cleanings as there may be additional crumbs or dust that I didn't seem to grab. And these are very small pieces of dirt, or it's too large to pick up. So it's the in-between stuff, the real small stuff that gets stuck in the corner, or the real big stuff that's too big for its trash bin. But beyond that, telling my Echo to clean the house is a whole lot of fun, and what it really does best is that it frees up time for me. Time that I spent vacuuming my house and things like that, now I just have it do its thing. I tell Roomba to clean the house and it cleans, or I'll pick it and take it upstairs and I'll close the door and then I'll have it clean the bedroom, and it just makes things a whole lot easier. So as I'm cleaning the house, it cleans, or while I'm at work, it does this thing, and I come back home and I have those very, very straight lines in my living room. And that right there makes it worth it. So look, $1,000 is definitely steep for a lot of people, but if you don't want to spend $1,000, Roomba do have different options for different budgets. So I do have the granddaddy one that Roomba sent me to review, but there's definitely some other ones out there. So if you are interested in the Roomba, hit my link below, check them out. And also the cheaper Roombas are in the links too, where they won't have all the same features like the room scanning, but you'll get a lot of the same features that makes Roomba great. Anyways guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll holler at you later.